You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
It's been a dramatic few weeks for Newcastle United, and at the center of it all is their star striker, Alexander Isak. The Swedish forward, who was expected to be one of Eddie Howe's key players this season, has instead found himself on the verge of a sensational move to Liverpool. Reports suggest that Liverpool are preparing a bid worth around £130 million, which would make it a new British transfer record once add-ons and bonuses are factored in. Now, what makes this story more striking is the breakdown in the relationship between Isak and Newcastle. Although Eddie Howe has firmly denied that he ever promised Isak a transfer, rumors have been swirling ever since the striker posted an emotional message on Instagram, hinting at broken promises. Isak has also refused to play or train with Newcastle in recent weeks, essentially forcing the club's hand. That behavior alone signaled that the player had made up his mind, and Liverpool have been quick to seize the opportunity. Newcastle, for their part, were initially reluctant to sell. In fact, some of the club's executives were adamant earlier this summer that Isak would not be leaving. But the situation shifted after face-to-face talks were held at Isak's Northumberland home, with representatives from the Public Investment Fund, Newcastle's majority owners. Despite being offered improved terms, Isak made it clear that he had no intention of staying and was determined to move on. Eddie Howe, while disappointed, has admitted that the circumstances may leave the club with little choice. He's said openly that although he has his own footballing preference, ideally keeping a player of Isak's quality, he has no real control over the final decision. His focus is now on reshaping the squad, with new attacking targets such as Germany striker Nick Woltemade, who has been lined up from Stuttgart for around £70 million. Newcastle are also exploring options like Brentford's Yoani Wissa and Wolves' Jorgen Strand Larsen to bolster their forward line. Meanwhile, Liverpool's interest in Isak highlights their intent to reinforce their attack with a proven Premier League goalscorer. At 25, Isak fits their profile perfectly: dynamic, quick, and clinical in front of goal. If this transfer goes through, it would not only break records, but also send a clear message about Liverpool's ambition to stay at the very top of English football. For Newcastle fans, though, it's a tough pill to swallow. Isak was seen as the player to lead them into a new era, but his refusal to play has left the club little room to maneuver. Howe has stressed that the squad's spirit remains strong despite the saga, pointing out that team morale has actually improved in Isak's absence. So as the transfer deadline approaches, all eyes are on whether this blockbuster deal gets finalized. If it does, Newcastle will lose a star, Liverpool will gain a marquee signing, and the Premier League will have a new record-breaking transfer to talk about. Stay subscribed for more videos.